And now, with a preview of tonight's game and a look at what's happening at Dozer Park, it's time for the Ameren, Illinois and ActonEnergy.com pregame show. Let's send it down to the field and check in with the voice of the Chiefs, Nathan Baliva.
Thank you, Brett. Welcome to Chiefs Countdown presented by Ameren, Illinois. Thanks for coming out, spending your 4th of July with us here at Dozer Park. We're ready to have a fun night, capping it off with a great view of the downtown fireworks later on this evening. MyPeoriaMagazines.com interview today is Steve Sabatino. You'll notice we're both wearing the Chiefs 4th of July hats. The players will wear them on the field during the game today, and I've got mine as well from the team store. So go up to the Firehouse Team Store, visit page. You can buy one of these hats. What do you think, Steve? Pretty cool?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, they look fantastic. I know we saw the guy. You guys got to look at them. King County had their version of the hats on the last couple of days. Let's start there. You're a Chicago guy, Lockport, and went to high school there. I know you did it last year at the end of the year, but what's it like getting to play pro ball back in the area where you grew up, family and friends in there to see you?
Yeah, it's definitely a very lucky situation. We have guys from all over the country, guys from Nicaragua, Venezuela, Dominican, and it's really special being close enough where my parents, my family, my girlfriend can come out to the game.
Who won the pass list contest between you and Ringo? I know, with him being from up there too, you guys had that whole sheet covered up.
Yeah, luckily we had about 60 tickets to split between the two of us, and we used pretty much all of them.
It was like that last year with Charlie Tilson, Nick Martini. Those guys did the same thing when we went there, so it's a good thing we didn't have, I guess, all of you at the same time. You'd have less to go with. For you, you were our player of the game 2 nights ago, and so we'll do the interview with that here today. But the pitching well out of the bullpen, and the other night you had a 2 and a third inning save, which was a first for you and a first for us this year. It's either been the 3 inning where you're up by 7 or 8 runs and you get all the work, or it's been the 1 inning. What's it like for you right there in the middle of that range?
I've been lucky enough to be put in some pressure situations. I know Brandon Lee probably wasn't as happy with his outing as, he's been real solid, right. Had a struggle a little bit. It's nice to be able to come in, help out your fellow bullpen guys, get out of that inning with a strikeout, and then come back out and kind of just finish up work with 2 innings.
What's the difference for you coming in different situations? You come in to start an inning. The last homestand, you came in, you faced one guy. It was a sacrifice attempt where you threw the guy out at second instead. I think you threw 2 pitches, faced that lefty, then you were done. Or you come in and you start an inning clean. What's the difference for you mentally with those outings?
I think it's setting yourself up as best you can to treat them all the same. Like I said, I've had some opportunities to come into some pressure situations, which is obviously a lot of fun, because that's where you want to be. You want to be thrown into the fire and come out on top, obviously. But starting to clean innings a little bit. I guess I would relate it to back when I was a starter. You kind of get to set yourself up, but otherwise you get thrown into it, and you kind of just gotta catch yourself running.
You mentioned being a starter. You've done both throughout your career, be it college or pro. The first time that you do come in and it's second and third, 1 out, or it's bases loaded, is it kind of like, oh man, what are all these guys doing out here?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, you want to get your guys out of there. We're all sitting on down in the bullpen. We have very good camaraderie down there. You want to help out them, help out the team, and kind of get out of there. So it enables me to set my focus a little bit more, especially when you're fighting for the guys behind you.
You've had a blessed situation, both college and pros. I want you, if you can, to compare the 2 situations. You played college ball at Notre Dame, so you got all of that tradition with the school of Notre Dame, the fans from all over the country. Then you get drafted by the Cardinals with the great tradition over the last 100 years, fans all over the country. People know who you are in both situations. Can you compare the 2, or are they different being college and pro?
I would say that they're very closely related. I think that's what drew me most to Notre Dame. Obviously, I went to school, and I knew baseball was important to me, so that's what drew me in, and then the tradition is what got me to stick there, and really proud of that. And then to be able to be drafted by the Cardinals and be able to talk about all the tradition, and it's very important to me, and it's something to be very proud of.
Obviously, in Illinois, you got a lot of Notre Dame fans anyway, and you get them all over the country. We had another one, Jeff Samardzija, who did the same thing, went from Notre Dame, played with us in 2006, to being drafted by the Cubs. And now they've got another big draftee as well. When you're in that system, you follow along those guys and you see how successful they are. I'm sure they come back and and talk to you and part of the program. What was that like?
Yeah, it's great because they build off the tradition. That's something that we kind of keep the family ties and stuff. Dave Phelps was another big guy. He went through that. He's pitching with the Yankees now. I actually stayed with him on my official visit, which was a great experience. Again, a high-class guy, just very family-oriented and big on the tradition.
Something about Notre Dame with all the two-sport athletes, too. Jeff playing football and then Connaughton playing basketball. So, that's got to be pretty cool to see as well and to watch all that. And I'm sure the athletic teams are pretty close together there.
Yeah, it's a smaller school, so we definitely overlap a decent amount. I got the chance to play with Pat, and he was a good, fun kid to play with. Definitely very athletic.
You didn't play basketball against him, though,
no.
did you?
No, stay away from the court.
Stay away from that altogether. With the Chiefs here, obviously playing good baseball in the second half, had a fantastic homestand last week, and now another one. You guys feel pretty comfortable here at home, don't you?
Yeah, I think that the atmosphere's been pretty high energy. I think the weather helps out a lot. We have a lot of competitive guys who want to come out here and do well in front of the home fans.
Fireworks tonight, right over there over the river. Any baseball memories for the 4th of July for you as a kid growing up or going through anything that jump out? I know baseball, usually when you guys are playing travel leagues, you got a tournament somewhere over the 4th of July weekend.
Right. I think I guess I couldn't tie too many days to 4th of July because, I think for as long as I can remember, I've been on a baseball field somewhere, so it kind of all blurs together.
That's the big part of it, the baseball, the fireworks, the 4th of July, and keep pitching the way you are, and a lot of success to you this year. You've been great out of the bullpen, so thanks for joining me up here today. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right, Steve Sabatino, a left-hander in our bullpen, pitching fantastic for the Chiefs. He got the save as we got the win in King County on Wednesday night. Chiefs got a win on that road trip, just a quick three-game trip. Now we're home for 6 games over the next 7 days. We'll be home tomorrow. It's a 5:30 start as well against this Burlington team that edged us out by a game for a playoff spot in the first half. Sunday is a 2 o'clock start. We've got the Mason Cats player posters courtesy of the PJ Star to give away. The first 1,000 kids 12 and under will get a Peoria Chiefs pillowcase as well on Sunday for that 2 o'clock start. Gates will open at 1. You can come on down and play catch on the field. Our Chiefs players will sign autographs right here in front of the dugout at 1:15. Kids 12 and under, $5 ticket gets them a free hot dog, soda, and a bag of chips courtesy of PNC, and kids can run the bases after the game on Sunday as well. It's also Disney Day here at the ballpark, so we'll have some characters on hand. Mickey Mouse will be here, Captain Hook will be here, and Alice from Alice in Wonderland as well, so kids can get their pictures taken with those characters, get their autographs as well throughout the day. Monday's an off day for the entire Midwest League, and then we will welcome in the Clinton Lumber Kings for a 3-game series on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those games at 7 o'clock to get it started, 6:30 to finish it up. The Thirsty Thursday with the fireworks coming up to finish up the homestand against Clinton. We've also got the Dollar Dog Wednesday in there as well. Dollar Dogs, dollar ice cream sandwiches, and dollar sodas as well for that homestand. Mention these hats, the one that I'm wearing, the one all the players are wearing out on the field tonight. Head up to the Firehouse Team Store. You can get these hats. They're $30 in the team store. Go in there and visit Paige. She's got a lot of new merchandise in there as well that's come in for the second half of the season. So make sure you go in there and get your summer gear in the Firehouse Team Store this evening. Also, pitch in for charity tennis ball toss tonight. Head up by the Pete Van Auken statue. Buy your tennis balls. They are $6 for $5, raising money for the DMAC Warriors this evening. So make sure you go up there, buy your tennis balls. You'll have a chance to win a TV if you put it in the center of the tarp that'll be out behind second. We'll also have a bucket. One of our staff members will be holding a bucket behind the mound, and if you put it inside that bucket, it's a $158 value for Golf for Two at Weaver Ridge. If you put the tennis ball in that bucket, the first person to do that will win the $158 package Golf for Two from Weaver Ridge. So that's our pitch in for charity this evening. We'll have that set up. And then the fireworks that'll be out over the Illinois River. You'll get a great view of those as you stick around throughout the night and enjoy your night here at the ballpark. We thank you for spending your 4th of July with us here at Dozer Park, and we hope to see you throughout the rest of the homestand, which ends next Thursday.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. It's time to meet the teams